Hi, I'm Suzanne Gagnard, and I'm here to do a short training on first-time guest host. Along with me is Tanya Flanders, who's going to walk us through what it means to be a first-time guest host. At the end of every service, when Pastor Dennis starts to pray, this would be your cue to come back to the hospitality room to assume your position. Some of us will stand out front and greet people with a very big smile on their face, welcoming them into our hospitality room. And some will work inside the hospitality room. The first thing we would come is to open up the shade into the worship center. Then you will look for the first-time guest gifts, which you'll find in the cabinet. You will bring those over to the host table. You will get set up with your gifts on the table, along with their rack cards for other ministries. These will be to give to our guests, to let them know about the various ministries that we have at Celebration Church. When your first-time guest comes in the room, you will ask them if they have their communication card. We want to trade the communication card for a first-time guest gift. They may say they put it in a basket, and that's fine. If they haven't filled one out yet, we want to ask them at this time to fill it out. We want to ask if they've been here a few times, or is it their first time. If they just hadn't come to the hospitality room, then that's fine. We want to give them the gift. If someone comes and said they've been coming for about a year, we want to thank them for coming, but we want to tell them that the gifts are for a first-time guest. As you give them the gift, take a few minutes to ask them some questions. How they came about coming to Celebration Church. Do they have family or friends that come here? This shows that we're interested in our guest. We're glad that they're here. We want to get to know them a little more. Make sure that you take the time to introduce them to a pastor who's in the room, and also let them know that you really hope to see him again. Thanks again for stepping up for this ministry. We appreciate your service, and this concludes our training for first-time hosts.